Hi there everyone and welcome to Antics. Once again, this is Teacher Annie. In this video tutorial, we're going to talk about Cartesian product. So we are going to start with the definition. Cartesian product. The product of set A and set B is the set that contains all ordered pairs x, y, for which x belongs to A and y belongs to B. So, to understand this concept, we're going to take a look at a given example. So, for example, let A equal to 3, 6 and B equal to 15, 30, and 40. So, how does the Cartesian product look like? So it looks like this. A cross B represents our Cartesian product. So how did we get this ordered pairs for A cross B? So we simply map each element of A to each element of B. We have 315, 330, 340, 615, 630, and 640. So as you can observe here, we have here 6 ordered pairs for our Cartesian product. So why did we get 6? So we're going to follow a rule. We're going to count elements for set A and set B. So A, we have 2 elements, while B has 3 elements. So we will multiply those numbers. So 2 times 3 is equal to 6. That's why we have 6 ordered pairs for our A cross B. Now, let us choose a relation from A cross B. For example, we have here relation Q. Relation Q will be the ordered pairs x, y such that x is a factor of y, where x is an element of A and y an element of B. So our ordered pairs will be 3, 15, 330, and 630. So this means that 3 is a factor of 15, 3 is a factor of 30, and 6 is a factor of 30. So here we only have 3 ordered pairs. We cannot include 3, 40, 6, 15, and 640. Alright, so on the next slide, I'm going to introduce to you some words that we are going to use in the study of relation and function. So let's start with object. So what does object mean? It means 3 is an object of 15, 3 is an object of 30, and 6 is an object of 30. So object simply means that x is an object of y. So here it simply means that all the values of x in our relation Q. Next, let's see what is image. So here image is just an opposite of object. 15 is an image of 3, 30 is an image of 3, and 30 is an image of 6. Alright, so image will simply mean y is an image of x. Alright, okay, let's move on to the other words. Here we have domain, range, and codomain. So let's start with domain. For our set Q or relation Q, the domain will be all the values for x. We have here 3 and 6. So here, domain is just another word for object. For the range, we have 15 and 30. So these are the y values on our relation Q. So again, range is another word for image. Okay, so now let's move to codomain. Alright, so where do we get the codomain? Our codomain will come from our original set. Okay, that is set letter B. So our codomain will be 15, 30, and 40. So here, our domain will be denoted as letter D, range will be denoted as letter R, and codomain will be denoted as letter C. So here, what can you observe between the range and the codomain? Here, our range is simply a subset of our codomain. So it means all the values on the range are elements of the codomain. Now, let's take a look at the mapping. So here we have set A and B. And our Q will be the set 3, 15, 330, and 630. Alright? So here, A is the domain. It means that all the values on set A are called domain. For the range, we only get those numbers that are mapped with the elements in A. So here we only have 15 and 30. So we only take a look at those numbers with arrows. And the last, codomain. So codomain are all the numbers or all the elements of B. So in this video, you learn about the Cartesian product and learn about the 5 words that we usually use in relation and function. So we have image, object, domain, range, and codomain. So I hope you learned something from these short videos, and then please ask me some questions on our Google Classroom if you need some help or clarifications.